Welcome back, people. Welcome to the Football Heritage. I'm back again with another edition. Today, I'll be giving you my post-match analysis to the third round FA Cup match between Manchester United and Arsenal. The game was played yesterday, Sunday, at the Emirates Stadium, and Arsenal lost to Manchester United 3-5 in the penalty shootout after the game ended 1-1 after 120 minutes. Where do I start from? Let me start with my club, my team, Manchester United. We have been in the mud this season. We have been terrible. We have been the banter club this season. We have been absolutely dreadful this season. We even sacked our manager in November this season, Eric Ten Hag, and rightfully so. Going into the game yesterday, having lost the 3 consecutive Premier League games at Old Trafford, lost to a Wolves side that is not good enough. All the Arsenal fans, they were all over the place, talking trash, talking rubbish, just like they are Real Madrid of this war, or the Liverpool of this war, or Bayern Munich. And Arsenal is nowhere. They are so far from those clubs. How dare you talk trash? You were going to smash Man United. You were going to beat Man United 3-0. You were going to hammer Man United. Knowing fully well, you are not good enough. We went with a complete different system to sit back a little bit and get you on a break. That was the tactical change. That was the tactics yesterday for Manchester United. And rightfully so. We had Matthias De Ligt, Harry Maguire, the Butcher, Lisandro the Butcher Martinez in the back 3. Mazraoui, right wing back, and Diogo Dalot. But second half, they changed position. Mazraoui went to left wing back, and Dalot went to the right wing back. Manuel Ugarte, and he's a monster. Kobe Meno in the middle of the park. Alejandro Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, and Rasmus Højlund up front. Yes. And guess what? We had 2 shots on target in that first half. Arsenal 0 shot on target. And we maintain our position on the pitch. We restricted Arsenal attack in that first half. We nullify Arsenal attack in the first half. They created absolutely nothing in that first half. This is why they had 0 shot on target in the first half. 0 shot on target because we were compact. Harry Maguire and Matthias De Ligt, they were winning every ball in the air. they were winning everything. Compared with Manuel Ugarte, the monster in the middle of the park with a lot of energy. Second half, Manchester United we score early in the second half. 7 minutes into the second half, Manchester United score a brilliant goal from Bruno Fernandes. Alejandro Garnacho an assist. The Garnacho Ono Ten Hag will decide to take a shot from a difficult angle. But Ono Amorim, he gave a pass. And that was a difficult goal to score. But Bruno made it look easy. It was a difficult goal to score. But Bruno Fernandes made it look easy. What a finish. A delightful finish from the Portuguese international Bruno Fernandes. And we were the team. In that second half, we were the team that were going for it. Until the madness from that referee in the 61st minute when he gave the second yellow card to Diogo Dalot. That's a controversial decision. If he had made a contact with the Arsenal player, rightfully so, it should be a second yellow card, second bookable offense. He should be sent off. I will sit there and say the same thing, that Diogo Dalot should have been sent off. But no, it was never a two-footed challenge. He went for the ball. He didn't make contact with the player. Fine. You say, okay, the intent, he went, he launched in, he didn't get the ball, he didn't get the player. Okay, it's a foul. Fair enough, foul for Arsenal, but no yellow card because there was no contact made. If there is no contact, why are you giving a second yellow card? Why are you giving Diogo Dalot a second yellow card? There was no contact. No contact. Dalot got sent off. Yet, we defended. But after Dalot gets sent off, just I think 2 minutes later, Arsenal equalized. And even though our goalkeeper, he was brilliant, but he should have catched that ball. The way he punched that ball, it was not good enough, and Arsenal capitalized on it. They equalized 1-1. And then what did we do? We defended for our lives. And kudos to Harry Maguire, Lisandro the Butcher Martinez, Matthias Delay, Mazraoui, Manuel Ugarte. We defended for our lives. We made some substitution. Alejandro Garnacho for Ama in the 80 minute. And Toby for Kobe Mainoo in the 81st minute. And Rasmus for Joshua Zexi. Then later on, we brought on Malacia for Ugarte and Lenny Euro for Harry Maguire. Lenny Euro for Maguire. And Euro was excellent. Lenny was excellent in that game. And we defended. We took the game to extra time. We played an additional 30 minutes in that extra time. Then we took the game to penalty shootout. In a penalty shootout, Bruno, a very good penalty. Amad Diallo, clinical. Lenny Euro, clinical. The Butcher, Lisandro, clinical. And Joshua Zexi, the final penalty. He scored and waved to the Arsenal supporter, telling a goodbye to the FA Cup, goodbye, bye-bye, and fired them over it. And this guy, I was happy for Joshua Zexi, because what happened to him at Old Trafford against Newcastle, I was not against the substitution in 30 minutes because we were wide open and the coach needed to make substitution. I was not against the substitution. But what I was against in a Newcastle game, the way some of the fans boo him, that is unacceptable. You don't boo off a lad who just came to the football club. He has not settled in. He just came to the football club. Some players will take 6 months to 1 year before they settle in. So that was unfair from those fans that boo Joshua Zexi against Newcastle. So he scored a winning penalty. I was excited for him. Let me get to the Reverend. The Reverend he was absolutely dreadful. He was terrible. The red card to Dallo, that was a terrible decision. And the penalty, Kai Havertz, he completed dive. That was a dive in Arsenal. The Reverend gave Arsenal the penalty. But Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. And guess what happened? After Bayindi make the save from their captain, Martin Odegaard, flipping Odegaard. He made a save. Bruno Fernandes fouled by Gabriel Jesus. But yet, the Reverend, he was on the spot. He didn't give a free kick. Instead, when Bruno complained, he booked Bruno. He wanted Arsenal to win. But it didn't happen. And I don't want to hear any Arsenal fan complain about referee no more. You had a ref in your pocket yesterday, yet you couldn't win. So, anytime decision goes against you, you should keep quiet. Arsenal supporter, keep your mouth shut. Because the referee, he wanted you to win that game yesterday. And let me go to Arsenal. You trust the process. That's it. This club will remain a banter club, Arsenal. This is a club. They have not won the Premier League for 21 years. 21 freaking years. They have not won the Premier League. But they are the best thing in the world. They view themselves to be on the level of Bayern Munich, Real Madrid. That's how they view themselves. They are shameless. Shameless. Often, what did you do yesterday with the chances you had? Gabriel Jesus. This is a striker who, when he was playing for Manchester City, he was never a prolific goal scorer. Even though he played with some of the best creative midfielder ever in this generation. David Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva. He played with some of the best creative players in the world this generation has seen. But yet he was never a prolific goal scorer. You think why Man City let him go? You think if he was good enough, City will let him go? No, it's not happening. He's awful. This guy scored 5 goals. 3 in the Carabao Cup against Crystal Palace and 2 against Crystal Palace in the Premier League. 2 against 5 goals. Arsenal fans shamelessly say Gabriel Jesus is like a new signing. Come on, man. This is how deluded Arsenal fans are. Most of them. Only a few Arsenal fans, like, just make all the 5% of the Arsenal fan not delusional. But the vast majority, They are delusional football fans. They say, Gabriel Jesus, the resurrection of Jesus. Jesus has resurrected. The resurrection of Jesus. A guy who is injury prone. Jesus. An injury prone Jesus. How can you depend on such a player? He is not a prolific goal scorer. One. Number two, he is freaking injury prone. How are you depending on such a player to be like a new signing? What did he do yesterday? He was terrible. He was awful. Abysmal performance from Jesus. Gabriel Martinelli. This guy is the Brazilian Dan James. I've said it several times. The only thing he does, bend your head down, push the ball, and run into people. Gabriel Martinelli, he plays like headless chicken. That's his game. He plays like headless chicken. This is the guy they were comparing with some of the greats in this generation. That's how delusional Arsenal fans are. Most of them. Few of them not deluded. But the vast majority, they are. You think you're going to win the Premier League or the Champions League with Gabriel Jesus and Gabriel Martinelli? It's not happening. Not in this war. It's not happening in this war. And let me get on to the highest paid player in the entire Arsenal squad. £65 million signing from Chelsea. Zamina mina, waka waka, Zamina mina sanklewa. 65 million in a dream. Zamina mina, waka waka, 65 million in a dream. Kahava mess again. That's him, Kahava. He's a scrub. He's useless. He's one of the worst signing ever in the history of Arsenal Football Club. £65 million for that scrub. 65 freaking million pounds for that. That guy is one of the worst attackers ever in Premier League history. Why don't you go back for Yaya Sanogo? Sanogo would have done better than that guy. Even Marwan Shamak. Marwan Shamak would have done better than him. Absolute joke. He's absolutely useless. Zamina mina, waka waka, 65 million for Kahava. Kahava miss again. Zamina mina, 65 million in a dream. Kahava miss again. Yeah, that's the son. Kahava, useless attacker. So many opportunities, like the Newcastle game, he couldn't pull it away. Absolutely dreadful. One of the worst strikers ever in the history of the Premier League. The scene against Newcastle, wasteful. You are out of 2 cup. Your 1 foot is already out of the Carabao Cup. And you think you're going to win. In Newcastle, St. James's Park, after Anfield, that's the second most difficult ground to go to. A ground that Arsenal, 1 shot in 2 years. 1 shot in 2 years at St. James's Park. 0 goal. 0. You see that? 0. 1 shot in 2 years with 0 goal at St. James's Park. You think you're going to go there and beat 3-0? It's not happening. You don't even have striker. I told you, man. You don't have striker. We have our banter club Arsenal back. We have our banter club back, Arsenal. Yeah, we have you back. You lot thought that y'all were there. Y'all were on the level of Manchester City and Liverpool. That's how y'all thought. For talking trash rubbish that you got going to win United 3-0, 4-0. Say we in a mud with 13th place in the Premier League. Hold that, you Arsenal fan. You hold that. Bunch of jokers. Hold that. You ain't winning nothing this season. You're not winning anything. You're not winning anything. This is why I don't like you. You're talk trash or team that have not won the Premier League, the league title for 21 years, but they will talk trash that they've been winning. You have not won anything. For 5 years, you have won absolutely nothing. Despite our poor form in recent years, compare it. We won the Europa League with Jose Mourinho. 2.5 years, 2 year, few months with Eric Ten Hag. He won 2 trophies. The League Cup and the FA Cup. 2 trophies. You guys are retrogressing. Look at Arsenal 2 years ago. They were playing scintillating football. That first title charge against Man City, they played when they bottled the league, 8 point clear, few games to go, you bottle the league title. Group of bottle job. This is Arsenal, bottle job FC. Bottle job, you bottle the league title. You bottle it. And now, you think you're going to win the Champions League? Or you're going to win the Premier League? You must be joking. You guys are jokers. Your record in Europe is abysmal. In Europe, Arsenal record is abysmal. This is a team. The Champions League, you bet to final 1 time in your history. Semi-final twice in your history. When you get pumped in 2009 semi-final, away by Manchester United. That was the second time. And when you went to the final 2006, 2 times in your entire history, semi-final in the Champions League, 6 times in the quarterfinal in your entire history. Is that a team? Quarterfinal only 6 times, semi-final twice, final once. Your European record is abysmal. So don't you dare, Arsenal, don't you dare talking about winning the Champions League. Because you're nowhere near it. You far. You're nowhere near it. Banter Club FC is back. You guys are back to where you belong. Banter Club. Look at your team. Arteta has signed over 30 players saying he took over. Tell me how many of them good. How many of those ones are good? He signed Bumble Lokonga. Bumble Lokonga. So many bomb. Vieira. They thought they were signing Patrick Vieira. Another bomb they signed. Signed so many bomb and gave them away. Now look at the team. Come on, the 2 best players in the Arsenal squad. Remember, they are not Arteta signing. That's how bad your manager is. But you don't see it because you are deluded. The 2 best players on Arsenal, Bukayo Saka and William Saliba, they are not Arteta signing. Saliba was signed by Unai Emery and loaned out to the team they signed him from. They signed him and loaned him. He was signed by Emery. And Saka, Unai Emery gave Saka his debut from the academy. Those guys are your 2 best players. And they are not Arteta signing. So just look at your team. Look at Arteta signing. Look at him. William, David Luiz. He signed all those bombs from Chelsea. Raheem, the Dream Sterling. Zinchenko, Jesus. Should I continue naming all the bombs he been signing for your football club? He's absolutely a joker, Arteta. The same way he was never a good player, he was a bank average midfielder. This is how he's a bank average manager. You have a bank average manager, Mikel Arteta, but you view him like Pep Guardiola, Sir Alex Ferguson. That's how you view Arteta, a bank average manager. He's freaking bank average. Look at all the crap he has signed saying you took over. He signed more crap than good players. Can you name me 5 players, good one, that will start for anything that Arteta signed in a 5-year plus he been at the football club? No, you can't name it. You can't, because your 2 best players, Emery, the Unai Emery players, Bukayo Saka and William Saliba. Jesus, Zinchenko, William from Chelsea, David Luiz from Chelsea, Kai Havertz from Chelsea. Why are you so obsessed signing other people reject? Why? Your manager is obsessed with signing reject from other clubs. I won't be surprised that the last day of the transfer window, you guys will come pay some money for a loan for Marcus Rashford. I won't be surprised. It will not surprise me, because you guys love reject from other clubs. That's how Arsenal operate. Why you love other people reject? You think if they were good enough, they will sell them to you? No. It's not like Arsenal doing those days, selling their best player to those clubs. You sell Robin Van Persie, Golden Boot winner, to Manchester United, and he won a Premier League for Man United 2013. Robin Van Persie. Says Fabregas, Barcelona. Says to Barcelona. You saw him. You saw all your good players. Sami Nasri, Sagna. You saw those guys to Manchester City. But now, instead of you buying the best player from those teams, you are signing their reject. This is how you operating. Any player they don't want, you go ahead and sign it. You sign it their reject. So, Mikel Arteta, where are the questions for Arteta? He is being at the job. First season, 8 players finish. Second season, 8th play finish. Third season, he bottled 4th play, 4 point clear with 3 games, 4 points clear, 3 games to go. He bottled top 4. He finished 5th. His third season. 4th season, 2nd place. 5th season, 2nd place. We're in a 6th season now. And the best he will achieve that 2nd place. So, why are you celebrating finishing 2nd? Is that acceptable? Because the standard at Arsenal is so low, it below the belt. That's how the standard is low at Arsenal. They celebrate finishing 2nd. Oh yeah, we all right. We finished 2nd. We are the 2nd best thing in the country. Then you see them with a shoulder up passing around. We are the 2nd best thing in the country. Do you have trophy to show for that? There's no trophy for finishing 2nd. But this is how Arsenal fans, the vast majority, this is how they operate. They will celebrate, they will pass around with their shoulder up for finishing 2nd place. That's an absolute embarrassment. Shameless. The vast majority of Arsenal fans, they are shameless. A fan base that can celebrate finishing 2nd. I've never seen that ever in my level. Any big club celebrate finishing 2nd. You think we ever celebrated finishing 2nd with Ole or Mourinho? Never. Why would I celebrate 2nd place? I have seen more league title in my lifetime. I have seen my club win more than 6 Premier League title in my lifetime. I've seen it. I've seen my team win 2 Champions League in my lifetime. Seen my team win a lot of Premier League title in my lifetime. You think I will celebrate finishing 2nd? I don't even celebrate FA Cup like that. They are talking about finishing 2nd. You only see me celebrating an FA Cup win if it's against a rival, the Manchester City last season. But when Vanguard won the FA Cup against Crystal Palace, I didn't celebrate. When Ferguson won the FA Cup 2004 against Millwall, I didn't celebrate. Why should I celebrate a game I'm supposed to win and I win? I ain't celebrating that. But you guys celebrate not winning trophy because why? You guys are funny group of fans, deluded group of football fans. But you guys are back to where you belong. And y'all hold that. You're back to where you belong, Arsenal. You back to being a banter club. That's where you belong. And Arteta ain't winning anything. Are you gonna win the Premier League? Your next Arsenal next game, they are home to Spurs. Arsenal versus Tottenham. Wednesday. 2 days from now. It's at the Emirates again. If you lose or draw that game, if you dare lose or draw, you are finished. Then a weekend on Saturday, you are at home to Aston Villa, Emirates. The guy that gave the title to Man City last season. Because he defeated you twice in the Premier League last season. And the last game last season, his last game, because you played 2 games, the last one was at the Emirates and you lost 2-0. It may happen again Saturday. You guys are done out there. You're finished. Useless group of fans. Useless group of players. You are done. And sooner or later, William Saliba will be at Real Madrid. I promise you that. And now, you guys, defense is okay. You're trying to fix the attack. But before you face that attack, then y'all be crying on your defense. This is how it has been. Arsenal. Whenever the attack is good, the defense become useless. That's Arsenal. Left of Arsenal fans. Whenever that defense is good, the attack is rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Whenever your defense is good, your attack is rubbish. Whenever your attack is good, your defense is rubbish. So before you fix the attack, William Saliba will be at Real Madrid and Gabriel will be somewhere else. Then your defense will be dreadful. Like when you used to have Aubameyang and Lacazette scoring with Ozil and other men then creating chances for Aubameyang and Lacazette. But your defense was shambolic. Your defense was shambolic. And now you face the defense. You have Kai Havertz up front. The German giraffe. The German donkey. Kai Havertz. He's a donkey. And he said it. He said his nickname is the donkey. He thought he was saying something smart. All the other fans view him as a donkey. Because this guy is useless. Absolutely useless. Samina mina, waka waka, 65 million down the drain. Kahava mess again, Samina mina, waka waka, 65 million down the drain. Kahava mess again, Samina mina, waka waka, 65 million down the drain. Kahava mess again, Samina mina, waka waka, 65 million down the drain. Kahava mess again. He's an absolute useless attacker. And you guys are going nowhere with Kahava. Before I go, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, the link is there in the description. Please subscribe to the channel. It's the Football Heritage. And anyone interested, if you have a small YouTube channel, you have a YouTube channel, you can connect with me and we can do the show together. I can come on your show. You can come on my show. Just inbox me and we can do that. So, Arsenal, you out. You're the FA Cup. You are almost out of the Carabao Cup. I can say you out because in Jesus' part, you can score more than 1 goal, and I don't see you even winning. You're not even winning like 1-0 or 2-1. I don't see you winning that game as in Jesus' Park. And Bruno Guimaraes will be back for the return leg. Guimaraes, the best player at Newcastle. He was out, he didn't play. He will be back for that return leg. And now you guys playing Tottenham in the North London derby on Wednesday with Gabriel Jesus, probably with Timber, and things not looking good. Things not looking good for Arsenal. Your season may be over before February. Your season may be over before February because the Champions League, don't you dare talk about the Champions League. Don't you dare, Arsenal fan, don't you dare talk about the Champions League. Don't go around that. Champions League, that's not your area. Don't you dare talk about it. The trophies you're supposed to win this season, either the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, and now you are out of those competition. So you guys are back to where you belong. The banter era is back. Banter club is back. And Arteta, he has signed over 30 players, but you cannot show me 5 good signing. In his era, you cannot show me 5 good signing. You can't name 5 good signing in Arteta era. This is a guy, Mikel Arteta is a guy that got rid of Lacazette and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And Aubameyang, Golden Boot winner in the Premier League, the guy that won Arteta only trophy, the FA Cup in 2020. Aubameyang defeated Man City in the semi-final and Chelsea in the final to give Arsenal the FA Cup, and he got rid of him. He never ever replaced him. What did he do? He wasted 110 million pounds on Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz. Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz, 2 bank average footballers. He wasted such money on them. He never signed a prolific goal scorer, and now is haunting you. And this is the end. And after this season, I think Arteta, in my opinion, he should be fired. If I was an Arsenal fan, I would be going banana after that Man United game. I swear to God, I would be going banana after that game because Mikel Arteta is done. And this week, the final nail in the coffin may arrive either against Spurs or Aston Villa the weekend, because those 2 Premier League games I can see, and both of those games are at the Emirates. But the Emirates, it's not a good. It's always quiet nowadays. The atmosphere at the Emirates is pathetic. A lot of fans, they are losing faith in Arteta. They are losing faith in him. And you guys are back. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much. And Manchester United move on to the 4th round. We face Leicester City at Old Trafford in the 4th round. That will be another easy game for Manchester United. And I do believe we can win the Premier League. Excuse me, I'm so sorry for that. I do believe we can win the FA Cup and the Europa League. I do believe that those 2 trophies, and my manager, Amorim, with time and giving some signings, he's going to win the FA Cup and the Europa League. And if you look at Ten Hag, 2.5 years, games at Arsenal, games at City, games at Tottenham, games at Chelsea, games at Liverpool, those 5 grams over 10 matches. When Ten Hag was in charge, he never win in 10 plus games against the top teams. And this manager played Arsenal 2 times at the Emirates, lost 1, won 1, play at the Etihad 1, play Anfield and drew. So this manager, big games, he's off for it. And now, as Manchester United fan, because for the past 2.5 years, I never looked forward to an away big game because I knew what was going to happen. But now I can look forward to any big game away from home. I don't care which team we are playing away from home. I know we can still get something out of it. because that's how this manager, he has made me to believe in less than 2-3 months. And giving the resources, this is the rep manager for Manchester United. This guy will lead us to glory. Our glory day will be back, and this is the rep manager for you. Giving the necessary form to some players, because people like Casemiro, they done all year. If you see Kobe or Toby coming on before Casemiro and Eriksen in a way FA Cup tie, that means people like Casemiro, they done. He needs to leave this January. It's better to bring the youth from the academy to play a part in this season than Casemiro. His legs are gone. He's done. He cannot run to save his life. Even he have his kids and a wife in a house burning with fire. He cannot run to save them. That's how bad he is. That's how terrible he is right now. He's done other year. He's garbage. Casemiro is garbage. He need to get out of the club. Christian Eriksen, another garbage. So we need to give him the necessary fund to buy some striker and midfielder with win back. Those are the positions we really need right now. 2 win back, striker, and another midfielder, center midfielder. We need them ASAP. And let me go to my player rating. And the goalkeeper buying the 9.5 man of the match. I don't care what anybody say. 9.5. You're going to run through it quickly because I'm all the time. I need to get all of you. 9.5 man of the match. I can give you 10 because if he wouldn't allow, like, if the goal was, he was not part of the miss, he made a mistake for the Arsenal equalizing goal, I was giving 10 over 10. But no, 9.5 or 10. And Lisandro Martinez, the butcher, 8. The butcher, 8. Harry Maguire, 9. He was colossal at the back. He was winning everything. 9. Matthias Delete. 8.5. And Mazraoui, 8. Diogo Dalot, 6. Kobe Meno, 7. Manuel Ugarte, 8. Alejandro Garnacho, 7.5. Bruno Fernandes, 8.5. Rasmus Haaland, 6. And for the substitute, Lenny Euro, 7. Malacia, 7. Joshua Zexi, 7.5. Toby, 7. Amad Diallo, 7.5. So that's it for the player rating. Thank you very much. And thank you very much. And I'll be back today to bring you the preview to the May week fixture because we have a lot of games this May week. So I'll be back in a few hours to give you the preview of those games. Thank you for listening. So if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe. The link is in the description. It's the Football Heritage. Is there. Please subscribe to the channel. This is a new channel. With your help, the channel can grow. Thank you very much for listening. Peace. I'm all of you.